always good to talk about business, but it's even better to talk about the real case. I'm very pleased to invite Madame Pandolfi, Camilla Pandolfi, to tell us about the real story of a small and medium enterprise in ASEAN.
So, good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank the organizer, as we were invited as SME Instrument Ambassadors. So it is for us a great honor to be here and present you our case study. The SME Instrument is an EU funding scheme aimed at the support of highly innovative startups and small-medium enterprises. It's a funding scheme which is very important because it's a fund that we can use to develop our own business. I'm not here alone. There are other SME instrument beneficiaries that are here today together with me. And for all of us, it's a great honor because this funding scheme is a highly competitive one. And it can be defined as a Champions League for the startups. So now I will briefly present you our innovative idea. So I am the CEO of PNAT, which is a company which invented and developed and built jellyfish barge, a floating greenhouse to make farming possible and profitable in the places without fresh water or arable land. As you know, lack of fresh water and lack of arable land are the main barriers for food security in many areas of the world. And these countries rely largely on food imports, which means price and supply hazards. So, in this context, our technology can be a disruptive innovation to provide local production without using any fresh water, arable land or energy. One single jellyfish barge is 100 square meter and can produce enough food all year round, enough for feeding 2 families. Our technology is modular, so it can be assembled in huge rural archipelagos and provide enough food for larger communities in coastal areas. We don't need fresh water because we can produce our water by desalining seawater using sun heat. We don't need land because we exploit the surface of the sea as a surface for our cultivations. And we don't need any energy because all the systems on board are powered by solar panels. So our patent is based on the unique combination of floating technologies, solar desalination technologies and greenhouse technologies to effectively provide a solution to produce 0-kilometer food in coastal areas. Here I will briefly present you a case study which was Singapore. At the moment in Singapore, only 5% of vegetables which are consumed on the market are local. So all the rest comes from importation. To increase the local production, the local government is supporting high-tech farming. But we know that the population is increasing a lot in the next 20 years. And to meet the demand of vegetables, they will need to increase their surfaces for cultivation. But we all know that there is not enough arable land there, and also the water is extremely scarce. At the moment, 40% of fresh water in Singapore comes from importation from Malaysia, and another big quantity comes from reverse osmosis, which desaline salt water at a highly energetic cost. So in Singapore, we could provide installations that could be used to produce vegetables without using fresh water and without using any arable land. Our competitors are mainly the producers of high technology greenhouses, hydroponic mainly, but for them there is no available land next to the cities. They also rely on, they are also exposed to fluctuations in prices for energy and water bills. And we also provide an added value to our producers. In fact, we can provide small marketplaces next to the production areas, and we can create a direct relationship with the final customer that can identify our 0 kilometer and sustainable production on the jellyfish barges. Our team, so we are an academic spin-off of the University of Florence, and it's a highly interdisciplinary team made of architects, plant scientists, engineers, and biotechnologists. So far, we won several prestigious awards, 2 of them from the United Nations, and we have also been invited in many important events, and we have the support of the European Commission and also from other important entities. I don't want to go into the details of our business, but our company was founded in 2014, and we already produced the first pilot barge, which is running since 1 year already. It has been tested, improved, and a second refined barge has been installed here in Milan, in Darsena, which is a final product already ready to be injected into the market. And we also are seeking for investors because we need to industrialize our productions in order to meet bigger installations. And we think to be ready to provide the first huge-scale installation in 3 years from now. So I know that today it's a busy date for all of us, but I would like to invite you, if you are available, to visit our jellyfish barge, a working one, in the Darsena of Milan. And tonight it will be illuminated by night, and I will be there if some of you would like to come. And with this, I really thank you. And for those who cannot come tonight, there is a small-scale prototype or model of the jellyfish barge over there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Camilla, for your entrepreneurship spirit and your on-the-ground experience, which is certainly a source of inspiration for all of us, and in particular for many SMEs in Europe willing to internationalize and be active in the ASEAN. Thank you very much.